What is up, everybody? Brett here, back today, once again, playing some more Oath Takers, only because we are, I hope, nearing the end of our first in-game crisis, the war between the North and South. We've defended the hell out of the... What is this place called? This battle site. What is this? It's the Ancient City. That's right. We've defended and conquered the Ancient City multiple times now, and I'm hoping that we're near the end of the war. We're also very close to being near the end of our oath, the Oath of Valor, which reduces our experience gain, but also makes it so that our bros are not big crybabies, and they stick around and fight. We're actually not that far ahead of our other campaign. It may seem like because we've played this one so many days in a row, that we are super far ahead. We're actually not. We're like 10 days ahead. So that's really nothing in the world of Battle Brothers. And then when we switch over to that side, we get to fight Southerners instead of fighting Northerners. So that's kind of the trade-off. At the end of the last episode, we picked up Wigmar the Black, whose name we are now going to change to Frank. So there you go, bud. Frank was the name suggestion in the comment section. I heartily approve of such names. I went ahead and made a few little adjustments to the team before I logged on, mostly because, and I'm going to share this with you guys, a little fourth wall breaking, I recorded about 15 minutes into an episode when all of a sudden I got a notification that I had a meeting for a job that I recently started, and I had no idea. The meeting time was all off because of the 4th of July, and I had no idea. So I had like a 15-minute window where I was like mildly panicked and I had to read some stuff, and you know, so that video got trashed. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off this video the same way, doing kind of the same moves. There's nothing for us to buy really because of the warehouse being burnt down, but I did want to grab these 2 tools, and that's pretty much it. The food here, we'll grab some rice. Boom, 8 days worth of food, good to go. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go to the same place I was, because we had kind of a fun battle, unbeknownst to you guys, slaying some greenskins, and let's see if we can find those guys again. I came up here. I wanted to get Frank in his first battle. I actually, though, in the battle, and here we found the abandoned fortress. In the battle, I made the mistake of sometimes I get too like tunnel visioned, or I get focused on talking, and I forget. This is something definitely taken to your campaigns as well. You can switch out armor, man. Just because I'm letting these guys heal doesn't mean, like, see this 290 helmet. If I really was concerned about this battle that I'm going into, I would take this 290 helmet and put it on a bro who's wearing a 215 helmet. I would make these types of micro adjustments because they really do matter and they really do affect your gameplay. So I just went ahead and switched his armor. In the battle that I played off camera, Frank almost got wrecked his first battle because I kept him in like 150 armor against greenskins, which we fought at the Forgotten Fort. And that wasn't a good move. Not a good move at all. So already it's way less of them. There were 17 in the last iteration here. Nice. Love to get an early kill. And the AI played it super smart too, I will say, in the last attempt. They kept all the ones without shields back and sent all the ones with shields forward. But there's... I guess we see them all. We know what they all are. Okay. Just go for highest percentages, even if this guy's got a little more armor or what have you. A couple whiffs here and there aren't going to break us, but they're certainly not great. This is such a key position, I don't want to give it to Frank. I'd rather keep him here where only one guy can hit him. Take the 84 there. We pierced his arm muscles, good stuff. Battle Brothers makes you say some crazy phrases, man. We are going to put Theodore up here. Let's say a kill here would be excellent. I'm going to throw one. Damn, I was hoping to get that kill. Alright, let's switch it up. We're not allowing the AI to get the high ground on us. This is going to protect Frank pretty well. Noctier is already tired. He's a low-level dude. Look at his fatigue. He has none. He's got to get brawny ASAP. Let me make sure I got my phone on silent mode. But yeah, guys, like I said, started a new job. Had some responsibilities this morning I had to take care of. Pretty cool meeting. Without going too much into it, because I honestly don't even know how much I can talk about. working for my college essentially as a research student for a project whose goal is to it's a grant that was given with the intention of trying to change up policing a little bit, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty noble cause. I like it. It's a noble cause, and I also think it's something that could end up being effective. And the gentlemen that I work for and with are pretty awesome dudes. With pretty good... keep wanting to use the word pedigree. Pedigree's not the word I want to use. Credentials. Credentials is the word I'm looking for. Excellent credentials. And I'm anticipating learning a lot of stuff in the old criminal justice field, which is kind of my chosen field. Come on, Anthony. Fast adaptation. There we go. Just got to get this surround a little bit off of Theodore, who's not having a great time. We're going to shield wall here. This guy is wrecking us. But yeah, it's a cool job. It's a job I hope to learn a lot from. It pays pretty damn well for what it is. I'm not going to go into that. But, and the pay is not even what's the most important to me. It's more of like getting to learn, getting to be involved with like local politics, local policing stuff. I'm kind of getting the inside scoop on a lot of things, and it's pretty cool. But it's also nice, because so many people hate the police. I've had bad run-ins with the police myself. I've also had good run-ins with the police. I'm currently dating someone who was a former police officer. Police officers are just people, man. But it's nice to see the good intentions, like, behind the scenes. I don't know. Just me thinking out loud mostly, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. People that are really just trying to figure out how best to do stuff, man. Alright, Frank hasn't landed 2 of his shots. It's not good for Frank. 38%. Let's go for the 52. We're hurting him, but we're not getting rid of him fast enough. Okay. Go for the easy stabs here. Should be a kill. Damn. This guy is thwarting all of our efforts. We could have gone to break his shield, potentially. Could have taken multiple hits, though. So it's not necessarily as easy as, oh, you just break the shield. Break the shield, walk away. Little Napoleon Dynamite reference for you guys. Anyway, y'all. So I was given a task this morning of finding a appropriate, like meeting / project management app for everyone to use. And I'm not the most tech savvy guy, so it took a lot of research for me. And everything I do, I like to do a good job, so I intend to do my best. May end up being a little time consuming, as most jobs are. I was about to say, just one shot this dude, improve your strength, Frank. And he did it, man. Happy to see that guy routing. I'm going to take the 67s here. For real, though? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go ahead and equip that. Noct does not have quick hands yet. Nice. So a little bit more fear into the rest of them. It's nice to have my crossbowman / billman in the back be so heavily armored. I don't have to worry about Anthony as much. Really only Heracles took work. Yeah, how nice is that? Battle Forge on him. Performing excellently. Let's move into melee there. Move into melee there. And yeah, Frank's getting on the board, man. And yeah, probably should just switch to the long axe. No point really in spending too much more on ammunition. We're already a bit low there. Good spot to hit multiple dudes. Let's get in there. Didn't really mean to pass there, but that's okay. We just need one stab here, and we're good to go. Once again, another horrible sentence brought to you by Battle Brothers. There we go. Alright, and then we'll step in here and try to break this dude. Okay, yeah, this fight didn't go flawlessly, but it's funny because the one I told you guys in my previous iteration of this fight, we were fighting 17 of them. And I ended up having to use dogs and all sorts of things. And the only guy that was in trouble was Frank. I just didn't respect the green boys enough, I guess. There we go. And with a route there, we're good. We took maybe a little bit too much damage here. Pass and pass. I don't know. I'm not anticipating getting great loot from this fight anyway. It was just for the sake of continuity of me doing the same thing on camera is off. Let's run them down. And who knows? Might get something good from this. It's possible. Gotta go here to hit. And down they go. What an awesome defensive position that would have been for us. AI couldn't do anything with it, but we could have. And a lot of levels for our trouble, too. That was the real prize of that fight. Got a level on Atmar, who is going to be a nimble dodge bro and just hasn't picked it up yet. Let's go ahead and get him... Well, were we working towards Duelist? Not yet, because we still want to use the shield until he has nimble dodge. So let's go ahead and give him dodge. More fatigue will not hurt. That'll always be good. I hate to see a 2-roll here, which is why he's whiffing so much. Let's also take a 5 in initiative. Keep his initiative high. We have to take melee skill. I mean, look at his fatigue. His fatigue is insane. And his initiative shoots up. And if we look at him in battle, we'll be able to see the real strength of dodge. Arantier finally hits level 11. That's sick. He is, I think, going to be our mace bro. I want to say we don't currently have any mace bros. Nope, we have flails, hammers. Yeah. So you are going to be our mace bro. Mace master. Excellent. God, look at these pitiful rolls, man. These stats are so bad, he should honestly be a sword or spear, bro. But what can you do? We'll take the 4 here in fatigue. There's something to be said for taking this 4 in range defense. Just getting him over that 10 threshold I talk about. And then even taking this 5 in resolve. Getting him in the 50s. I don't think that's totally necessary, though. I'd rather take this 4 in hit points, which is ultimately going to be 5 in hit points. And then from now on, we'll take 1 resolve to get him to 50. And then after that, we'll pump melee skill, melee defense, fatigue. And that'll be pretty much everything we pump on him as a character. So, on Arantier, what else did we want with him? We've got options. He does not have quick hands. So we don't actually have options. We want him to be good at... One of the reasons that he's not totally garbage is that his range skill is almost as good as his melee skill. So he's okay at using heavy throwing weapons. But if we don't have quick hands, that kind of is all for naught. And then Arathorn here finally levels up as well to level 11. Excellent. He is a bowmaster. He does not have Overwhelm despite having excellent initiative. So we're going to pump that without even looking. Let's take the 4 in range skill, though his range skill be not excellent. Can go up a bit in fatigue there. And everything else, I mean, this is all pretty sketchy. A little more hit points. 5, basically probably 5 more hit points. I'm going to take the hit points. Very hit point heavy this particular run. So options here include, I mean, there's several things we could go with. I love rotation as an option. The more rotation we have on our squad, the better usually. And I also like Killing Frenzy for archers. Archers get kills. He's not a particularly amazing archer, but with fast adaptation that kind of makes up for some of his trashness. I think we go ahead and just pull the trigger on this. You could not be blamed for picking a number of things here. Maybe even going like gifted or something else. Just off the top of my head, gifted was the first one that came to mind. Yeah, Killing Frenzy. More damage on the archers. Feels good. Go team. And then, yeah, I just wanted to come up here to explore. Instead of going straight back to Al-Hazred, I wanted to give us a chance to discover new things. Which is what we are doing. Clearing some of the fog of war while we have the cash and supplies to do it. And no mission to achieve currently. And it's nice to fight some different enemies, man. I'm getting tired of killing humans. Finding some mountains here would be good. Let's get a line of sight on the surrounding area, especially during the daytime. Alright, cool deal. My OCD will kill me if I leave this. There we go. It's like we're in MS Paint. Alright, alright. Nice. And another area. A plethora of Ancient Legionnaires is a fight we can take, and a fight we should take. We have to get value while we're here. I will say, though, I am much more interested in such a fight with our more able-bodied bros in the mix. Using daggers against them... Actually, is using daggers against them just the most effective? As long as you can land. Who would we take out here? Yeah, Nocta's gotta go. Is everyone pretty much good? We need big weapons. Archers are not going to be as good. So let's just go ahead and take some of these out. We want to go wide against Legionnaires. And these guys are basically here just to be billmen. Bring them a little closer than that, perhaps. Okay. Yeah, let's attack. This is not a nothing fight. 14 Legionnaires can wreck you. The question is, do they come to me? We have range superiority. We pass. I feel like they must. Yeah. They're going to be broken up a little bit by these ruins. If I was playing this like a super try-hard, I would fall back to this position. This is beautiful. You could put up probably like a 3-man. You could, I mean, if you wanted to go real crazy, you'd make a concave like this and let them step into it. Make another little concave here, step into here, limit the amount of dudes they can use in the backfield, and then just get all your billmen in an area where they can hit. That would be the ideal scenario, but we don't need to try hard that much. I don't believe. So on the next turn is when these guys are going to step in. We're going to take a few shots at whatever we can. Hopefully Legionnaires with pikes. I'm not stepping into them. We step back here. That's good. That's all good. Soften them up where we can. Should get some nice one-shots off the hammer and maybe even the greatsword. Maybe the mace too. Spreading the damage around. And here we pass. We pass. Nice to be faster than an enemy for once. This is what we don't want to see. Is that they just jump in and shield wall. We're hoping that some of them have to jump in from far enough away that they're not able to shield wall. Like this guy. Okay. Could hack down their shields here. They have weak shields. But I've kind of gone over why I don't do that many times now, and that discussion kind of gets old. You just got to hit them. That is my advice to you. You just got to hit them. Here we're going to try to land a stun. Alright, that hurt. Alright, glad they missed that one. Our big hitters, they can absorb some damage for us, but they're not in the best shape right now. Alright, we stop playing. We get the standard out too, because we don't want Columbo to try to run home. Good hit. So this is the deal. Skeletons don't have a lot of HP. It's a good hit. If you can tap them with a dagger, bypassing their armor, you're going to have a lot of success. Okay, here we go. That was the moment of truth, and we crushed it. That sucked. But that was huge for us. That was exactly what we wanted to do. 37, 43. A kill there would have been nice, but maybe Ozpin can get it for us with his spear. Almost. Alright. The top has been kind of successfully broken up. The bottom is still a bit troublesome. Let's get in there. Remember, we've got rotation there if we need it. We can get the hell out of there. They've got a lot of firepower here, though. 44%. We nail it. Yeah, Mudun's getting kind of crushed here. Ow. Ow. Okay, Mudun can take probably one more good hit before he needs to get switched. This is super risky. Happy they finally hit him in the chest. 46, 46. Let's try to get rid of the guy. Damn. Let's get rid of the guy who has the most damage on him, was my idea. You will keep here in case we need to rotate someone else out. But for now, this looks fine. Could drop a dog. Could drop several dogs. Nice. We'll step in here, give them another target. Killing there is super important. Killing here is pretty important too, because we know they're going to swing at our Hamian. They whiffed twice, but it very easily could have gone the other way. Could have landed twice. We wait. Definitely going to go for the 84%ers there. Yep, and we figured that. We'll probably just go ahead and pull Arathorn back now. We wanted to use him as a bit of a distraction. And it worked. Good hit there for our Hamian, fighting for his life. Good damage from big weapons. If this was a heavier cleaver, this thing would probably be dead. This one little bastion of strength here giving us problems. That was a rough miss. Yeah, we had to prioritize killing that to make sure that our Hamian was safe. I'm not stepping in yet. Just 2 of these guys with shield walls backed up by other guys. Strong. Should have attacked here. It's what I meant to do. Yeah, Arathor needs to walk out now. That hurt. That hurt, but no injury. Step in there, cautiously. Man, spreading around damage versus the Ancient Dead is just the worst. Because they don't care. They don't get injured, they don't get tired. They don't get scared. So you gotta finish them. We wait. There's a world in which I could see us stepping in here, but it's not if we can't deal with some of these dudes. Killing that one was super important. And we're paying the price for this fight in tools, essentially. Damn. I got greedy. We step back. I'm teasing fate. And that's a bad thing to do. Just get the full surround. That way, even if this guy's shield walls, we're still very likely to hit. Down they go. Alright. Mildly holding my breath there at the end. No gear we want. There's nothing here for us. Probably not even going to bother to repair all that stuff. Kind of shocked we didn't get an ancient coin or a goblet or something, man. You cannot thrive merely on skill and capability. Many know how to swing a sword, heft an axe, or loose an arrow. It is not in martial matters where man is molded, but within himself, within the corridors of his own heart. The steel forged there can't ever be defeated, for even a felled man of valor shall find himself eternal in the tomes of this world, celebrated in awe, and his name carried on the lips of those like him. Very well written, I like that. Now that the company has proven itself of the firmest element, it is ready to accept another oath. This line here, what does it say? It is not in martial matters where man is molded, but within himself, within the corridors of his own heart. If you guys have ever seen Sling Blade, I know it's kind of a big departure from what we're talking about here, but it's Billy Bob Thornton. It's a great movie. There's a line in it that's always stuck with me, where he makes a phone call before he's about to do something drastic. I'm not going to spoil the movie for those of you who haven't seen it. It's amazing. Watch it. He makes a phone call, and he says something to the effect of, like, look after this boy. He lives inside of his own heart, and that's an awful big place for a boy to live in. And I always thought that was a beautiful line. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of. And we went above and beyond in fulfilling our oath, so we should have gotten a lot of renown for that. Death to the Oathbringers. Let's see what our retinue situation looks like. We have not yet unlocked the last seat, which we need, what was that, about 320 or so renown. No big deal. We should be getting that pretty dang soon. We haven't seen a single champion yet. Even after unlocking the Bounty Hunter, which was kind of the whole point. Come up here and... Okay, I saw the unhold. But we're just going to keep on going down. Nice to know where places are so that in the future, if we need something to kind of slake our bloodlust, we can go and crush those guys. Let's pull Mudun out. Let's pull our Hamian out. Mostly it's just gear that's busted. But I think we're going to take this fight. And I do want to use some newer brothers for this, because I think they can handle it. And switch you out, sir. Yeah, this is the OG experienced squad on the bench here. And we hope that the bros can handle this fight. I don't want to pass up opportunities to make cash. And get experience. Because we're traveling right now without a mission. Let's pass. Let's see what they do. The archers probably won't take a shot unless it's an aim shot. It's whether or not these guys jump up that we want to know. The cutthroats are, I'm not going to say nothing, but it's the outlaws we have to be concerned about. Whiffing twice there sucks. You not have fast adaptation? That might be good on you considering your melee stats are quite poor. Okay, alright. You have been blessed somehow. Maybe we just take easy kill shots here at the cutthroats. Fight the swarm. There's something to be said for that. You crush the weak guys, that way they can't get statistical benefits from surrounding you. Getting a single hit there would have been a kill. Happy to land it. Not going to complain. That's pretty nice. Noct has 0 fatigue. So we're just going to switch his melee weapon while he can. Beautiful. I'm going to take 2 shots here for the hopes of getting the kill. That wasn't really great. I should have just shot someone else. But what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. Almost 5. If it wasn't for the fireplace in the way, it would have certainly been 5. Yeah, nice little warm-up fight. I'm not that big of a fan of how I've left Frank out here. I thought for sure, I didn't do the math quick enough, but I thought for sure I'd be able to hit and then step back. But it was not to be. So that's nice, being able to fight without being penalized by the oath. We'll have to wait and see what our next oath is. This guy's low enough armor that we don't need to puncture armor. Let's send some help up Frank's way. Beautiful. Nice. And our crossbow squad is cracked, man. Let's point blank this fool. Okay, Ozpin. You know what? I just looked at his armor. He's a little more beat up than I thought he was. I was going to jump in. Let's take the 42, I guess. I don't love it. I'm just going to reload. AI is doing a good job of, like, dodging me. So we're just going to use this turn to set up. Nice. And with that, we can send Theodore down. He's in great shape. Yeah, move all these dudes further down. That way they're more accessible for this coming fight. They're definitely overloading our southern flank here. Frank wavering is pretty garbage. Or not Frank, rather. Noct. Alright, they're going to lock me down here. Sucks to get stunned. They got a couple of these bopping weapons. Let's get the kill there so we can hopefully get some resets. All the unshielded dudes need to go. Wonderful. Another one bites the dust. Let's see. Let's come here. Give me a lot of better shots all the way around. Let's go ahead and switch off the ranged weapons, I guess. This guy's weaponry is pretty garbage. Yeah, I was about to say, not going to be surprised to see the archers try to run here. If we drop dogs, we're committed. Although they're faster than me, they're gone. We're not going to be able to stop the archers from leaving. We had to drop dogs, a lot of them last turn, in order to prevent that. Bill hooks out. That's what I get for being lazy. Just swing and a miss. This dude's stats are unbelievable. The 40s, 49s, 30s, like the sheer number of attacks we just missed, the odds of that were crazy. Sucks to miss out on those bows. They're a couple hundred crowns a piece. I think like 200 or something like that. And hopefully we don't lose a dog here. We're sending him back up for Brock. Good old Pewter City gym leader. God, I can hear my kids running around. I hope they're being good. We just missed 3 36s in a row. Yeah, that was just statistically very unlikely. God, speaking of my new job, the amount of statistics involved, I'm not like scared of math, and I'm not also not like, I'm a reasonably intelligent gentleman, but statistics is like its own language, and boy, some of those conversations I am falling behind. Sort of, it's pretty fascinating. They're using terms and things I've never even heard of. Unsurprisingly, but let's run them down. But still, it's just like I've got a lot of catching up to do in order to be a part of those conversations in any meaningful way. Did we get any levels from that? We got one. We got one on Knocked. Might be the one that gives him brawny and makes him useful. Three-headed flail, probably the most valuable thing that I see here. Cash, tools, food, ammo. Nice. Alright, that was worth. All these fights are worth, and we have to take them. We are out of ammo, though. Go ahead and hook you up here. I mean, that gave him 12 fatigue, and we're about to pump more. There we go. Another 4 there. Excellent. Yeah, we'll take the 4 here and resolve. Get him over the natural 50 mark. That's fine. It's just this 1 is so crappy. I'm going to take the 4 in range defense. We're just going to take a bunch of like off stats to kind of round him out. I don't love that. But we doubled his fatigue. So that's something, I guess. Let's repair this, repair this. I mean, we should repair some of this stuff. Really? Some of it's worth something. But really, we just need to get back to Al-Hazred and shop. Would have been cool to get there before nightfall, so we don't have to wait. But maybe there'll be a contract for us. We'll see an ambition shortly. Hopefully we'll see the end of the war shortly. An abandoned fortress, huh? I love doing these, but yeah, I'll accept. Mostly because these are fun and different. And this time it's an abandoned fortress and not necessarily one of the cities. But we are going to camp. We have to heal. Crusaders from the north have taken the ancient city. You're not sure if this means the war is soon to be at an end. It would be a shame if that were the case. All this strife is made for great opportunities. Yeah. Well, we've paid a lot of the iron price for a lot of this stuff. Let's sell the cloth rolls. I'm not even looking at the prices yet, but I'm sure they're good, and they are. Our shield tech says 19. 19 is great. Not the best we've ever seen, but definitely great. And let's see. I wasn't paying attention to where our cash stores were, but I'm sure we're shooting up significantly. Our men are eating a lot of strange meat. Don't like that. Extra 600 there, just chilling. And we've got, I mean, like 1,500 in silk just hanging out as well. They have an armorer here. Would be nice just to see what they have before we commit to buying or selling anything else. You know, scale armor, pretty sweet. Taxidermist, I don't think there's anything for us here that we want to make. We already checked the alchemist. There's really no point in checking any of this because we are full on dudes. Go to the marketplace though, because boy do we need tools and ammo. In great spades, we need a lot. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then for this, I'm just going to buy it all, man. That's what the cash is for. We're overpaying, but we're now also well supplied. Still good on medical supplies. And with that, I think we're fine. We need to be ready, willing, and able to use fire pots for this upcoming battle if it's something that's going to be very difficult. I'm also tempted to just go ahead and buy a few more. I don't need to buy all of them, I don't think, but well, I'll buy a few more. And, you know, I should get in the habit of checking some of these potions. Like having a potion of knowledge, something to give like Frank to help him level up quickly. This could be cool. And then trying to have like a battle where we just give them all the experience we can. Something like Second Wind Potion could be massive for certain battles. Like these are pretty damn good. We're not at a point in our campaign where we're playing with those. Having a single handgun in our crew could be sick as well. We're currently rocking 3 heavy crossbows, so I'm not that inclined to come off of that for a handgun. We've got someone like Liebwin here who may never be the best crossbowman, but the crossbowman does help. You want someone like Anthony here. Probably would actually be Quick Draw. Quick Draw would probably be a handgun user for us. That would leave us with a heavy crossbow with no home. It's just a thought. It's a wild thought, but it's a tempting one. I also love that his name is Quick Draw and he would be the guy on our squad using the gun. I like it because Crippling Strikes and Executioner works and Fast Adaptation work really well. I think, you know what, I have to think about this a little bit more. But anytime you apply any kind of a dot with the handgun, it's excellent. If your guy was really fast and was also using Overwhelm, that would be great. If he was using Fearsome, any kind of effect on hit when you're hitting multiple targets is good. You guys get the idea, I think. But Fast Adaptation, I don't know how this works, considering that you're going to attack a spread and some of those attacks will hit, some will miss. But if you miss like 5 guys, you're like guaranteed to hit next round. So, but if you miss 4 and you land 1, I don't know how it calculates that if they all take place simultaneously. I think some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. If you know the answer to this question, please feel free to answer that for me. But having a single handgun in this squad, I'd kind of like to. And we have a cheap one just sitting right in front of us, and we have the cash to buy it. I think I said I wasn't going to buy any handguns on this Let's Play because we have so many in the other one. But for the sake of variety and for fun, let's have a handgun user. And we'll keep this. We may want to switch back and forth, but this is pretty sick. I'm stoked on that. Let's do it. And who knows, it might be useful for us in the upcoming battles. The Guilder's gleam must be brighter than ever now. The Oracle has fallen under control of the Southerners. Yep. So they're changing hands a lot. Let's go ahead and, like I said, we need to readjust this squad. A dude like Frank is not really welcome in this fight. Can't afford to be. Neither is Noct, for that matter. This is probably going to be some tougher fights for us. Thorben is probably going to come out as well. We want all of our two-handers. That's a given. Columbo might come out. Otmar might come out, though he could be very good versus some of what we're fighting. Yeah, I think it's just Columbo. Move here, here, here. Liebwin probably gets traded. Something like this, I think, is the preferred squad. I hate that we're damaged. This doesn't work great with shields, huh? Because we could take the shields off the center guys and just give them all fire pots. I don't know how tough this fight is going to be, though. Okay, Fallen Star has been conquered. Things are changing hands. I feel like we're just kind of getting a backlog of new stuff. Huh. A lone merchant approaches with a wagon pulled by a camel. I've never seen this before. This is going to be sweet. Large jugs rattle against one another in the bed of his cart, with ropes of dried moss hanging between the lids of each one. He rears up on the camel and swings his legs to one side of the animal's withers, tapping his own boot with a jockey switch. Hello there, travelers. I pray that your road to the coin has been gilded well. Mine has, though I'm afraid we have seemingly crossed paths at a time when my particular shines rank and rare number. I've but a few goods left, all of the drinking sort. 50 crowns per jug. Interested? Yeah, I'll take all your jugs. Nice. You exchange for everything he's got, to which the merchant happily obliges. When he leaves, his camels are barren and seem to have skipped in their step after carrying a load for so long. Man, that must feel great to be like a camel or a horse and all of a sudden there's just nothing on your back. Jesus. It's like, I was in the army for a while, carrying a rucksack for like days and days and days. When you finally get to take that thing off and just not have to pick it back up again, it's a pretty sweet feeling. The drink in the jugs is a mixture of water and other additives, which will ensure a good, long-lasting taste, a refreshing beverage to have in an otherwise hellish wasteland. Good, we all drink like lemonade. I thought we were all going to get drunk for a second there. Alright, I'm at the fortress. The fortress is both familiar and unusual. Despite being broken apart and sliding into piles of rubble, you can't help but get a sense of imminence in its walls. Further inside, about the dilapidated armories and abandoned mess halls, there are more cursory constructs, hastily erected defenses, signs of last stands made far away from where they should be. There is no telling what happened here, or even when, but for now will serve as the Light Brigade's temporary home. You walk to the crenellated walls and look out. It seems you have taken the position just in time. The Northerners are already on the approach, a line of silhouettes approaching just over the horizon like ants to their hill. Everyone get ready? Okay. There are nomads here. I'm tempted to just crush these dudes, but that might be stupid. It's probably stupid. They're also making it so that I feel like I can't rest here, because I don't know when I'm going to get attacked. But look at all these dudes here to kind of help me. Yeah, and I will make total use of them. If I take this fight, that's going to be it for the rest of today's episode. It'll probably take the next like 10 minutes or so, roughly. And then when we come back, we'll have the defense of this fortress to do. But we'll do it with help. Which is nice. We don't have to do this alone. And Otmar just got kind of wrecked. Which means he's probably getting pulled out for the big fight. Anyone wielding such a weapon as this has to go. That's a good whiff. Nice. First handgun shot was blessed. Blessed by the Gilder himself. Alright, those whiffs kind of suck. We step in on those. Yeah, but the game just apparently wants me to keep killing Southerners. That's all I'm fit for, I guess. Eh, we tried. Threw out an aim shot there. If we make it through this fight and the only thing that happened is that Otmar took a good chunk of damage, then we're happy with that. Man, double whiffs, huh? Switch over to Billman mode. This guy's shield shall not avail him with our current weaponry. Let's see if we can land a one shot there. And we got it. Able to sort of speed run this fight. Not really any resistance here. That was dumb and pointless. I did not need to step there. So he's probably going to be much faster than me and able to escape. Trying to route this dude. There we go. We're going to end our round. It's over. And we picked up a level on her Hamian. I think. Yeah. Okay. Take the 1 in melee skill. Take the 1 in fatigue. 1 in melee defense. And that's kind of how it's going to be for a while. That's how we're going to pump it. So Otmar took a beating there, so I think that's just an easy switch out to Arantir. See if these guys want to help me defend. All of them together is a bit much. That's like us not getting any experience or any damage here. I don't need our guys to help win this fight. Really? You flipping nerds? Alright. Well, guys, when we come back next time, we are going to take on the 5th Krennic Fest Company. You know, no. We got time. We'll crush these dudes right now. There'll probably be another fight after this. So let's crush these dudes first. The Northern Vanguard is here. You jump to the walls and shout at the Light Brigade to ready themselves for battle. The sellswords jump to action, taking up positions and readying their weapons. All the while, the chink and chunk of Northern arm claps loudly as they draw near. The first arrow sails harmlessly into the fort, a meek sign that an ugly battle is about to take place. I wonder if I should, if you stand on top of the fortress, if you get, like, fortifications. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to. We got 2 walls. Thanks. The equivalent of getting nothing. Lots of footmen. Don't want to shoot at them. If we can help it, we don't want to shoot at them. We might have to shoot at them. Okay, some pole hammers. That was a lucky hit. Should have definitely been going after the dude with the heater shield. I was gonna say, the odds of us landing there are so little. And we did, we landed. Get behind the wall. Get behind the wall. Good for our brothers who don't have shields. Everyone else kind of stays back. I was about to say, they do have arbalisters. 3 of them. Damn, for real? I was about to say, how many times we gotta hit you, man? Yeah, I do like the idea of getting my gun in position here, though. We whiff. Let's get Miguel here. Oh, nice. Hitting there is huge. That's a 76%er. Glad to land that. That was more of a Hail Mary. Let's see. I'm not overly fond of this formation, especially if they try to overload this flank. That's not great for us. Quality miss. We take those. Okay, that hurt a little. Thankfully, he hit me in the head. We were well armored in the head. And the wooden wall giving us a bit of cover. Military pick could be brutal against our high armor. This has become a nice position for them. We don't like this. But this could turn the tide. Yeah, that's a 4-man hit. Beautiful. I'm gonna say, we want to get lucky there. We may or may not. Let's pass here and see how they move. That's a good hit. We wanted that one badly. We didn't have a great chance to land it, but we landed it nonetheless. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. I don't know if I really want to get embroiled in the melee if I don't have to. Getting a spam risk call right now. It never ends. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Let me silence that real quick. There we go. Alright, we're in the melee now. We killed one of the major threats, but there's still plenty here. We need a quick draw to land some great... Well, I say some great shots. He needs one good shot. And we'll be happy. That was excellent. That was a guy that was going to be outside of his shot range. So, happy to take him down. Quick draw is coming up in the turn order. A stun there on Miguel does suck. As well as Galdrick. Let's see what we've got. We're going to go for the 5er. And the gun's already paying dividends. The amount of damage that we've done is crazy. No kills yet, but I don't think that's the gun's fault. Let's go for a line shot. We were able to hit both of them, the standard bearer included. Excellent. These footmen gotta go, man. Step in, get the better surrounds. Those were 2 pretty beautiful misses for us. Theodore's a heavy hitter. We need to get him in the fight. Nice. And that removes some of the blocking that they were getting. That was saving them from my archers. Mudoon can step in. It'll kind of mess up my shot, but he's going to get a chance for a pretty big swing. And he's very healthy. We can use him to take shots. I'll take that. One less dude to whack me with a hammer. That would have been a nice shot to land. Okay, shoot here. Not surprised to have gotten a kill there. That was excellent. And we scared off, I think, the last Arbalister. Yeah. Good stuff. Miguel and Mudoon fading attacks. All the attacks. Excellent. Okay, everything's coming up us. Missing that hurt. That would have been a dead dude. And we got rid of this guy, so we can't attack there anymore. Let's go for the 62%er. Hopefully get the kill. We did. Another line shot. And the great sword proving why it is often the king of weapons in this game. Let's lock down the Arbalister so it can't escape. Excellent decap. They were saying if our bros were using tier 3 bows, a lot of these guys wouldn't be surviving all these shots. It's a heck of a lot more damage on the bigger long bows than on the hunting bows. And yeah, this fight, who did we even take that much damage on? Almost no one, I think. Maybe Miguel took a little bit more armor damage, but that was a overall fairly easy fight. And we didn't need any southern babysitters to help us either. I mean, for our trouble, we didn't get much, just money. Just a lot of money. The first attack has been repelled. You briefly consider using the corpses to plug holes in the walls, but you've no interest in inviting rats and their pestilence to the field. With a snap order, you have the bodies heaped in a pile next to the walls, and then have the men prepare for the next assault. So we're going to get ready, and by get ready, it means basically rest. We need our armor repaired. That would be the biggest thing for us. Theodore has reached max level. We're happy to see it. We'll take the 3 in melee skill, good sir. We'll take the 4 in fatigue. And, man, yeah, he's the guy we were pumping all the hit points on. So that's pretty sweet. For you, I'm tempted to take fast adaptation and I guess hammer mastery. Were we set on using you as a hammer master or potentially using you as a sword master is what I think I was thinking at some point. It sucks not to have anyone to use this warhammer. It's a great weapon. But I want to have someone who can swing a one-handed sword. Though that might be what Frank does. I think that's what Frank's going to do. So with Theodore, I might wait. Right now I'm thinking fast adaptation hammer master is the easy play. He also wouldn't be a bad taunt bro. We don't have any of those in this squad. I generally like to have one. Though I find them more effective in 2s and 3s, basically. 2 or 3 of them. You can use them to taunt and keep very dangerous enemies away from you. But it's just an idea. It's just an idea. Let me know what you guys think. That's going to be it for us today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care, guys.